It's me, What the Jim.
What the Jim?
What's up, everybody? It's What the Jim, and let's do the movie review for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I was very much anticipated for this film, and as you can see, I've got my Mario soft toy with me. I also watched it on Easter Sunday, and I hope you all had a great Easter Sunday. I'll be talking about the good for this film, then the bad and the verdict, what I rate the Super Mario Bros. Movie out of 10, then I'm going to reveal and talk about my favourite Mario video game. You can also let me know in the comment section below whether you've seen the Super Mario Bros. Movie. No, I'm not talking about the one for the 90s, I'm talking about the one from 2023. So, for the good, I'll start off with the Mario and Nintendo references. They're all done excellent here, and the film definitely wouldn't have been the same without these. I loved looking at all of them, I loved seeing all the Mario characters interacting with one another. I was just having a blast all the way through with this film. The animation, I think, is incredible, and it's the best I've seen for Illumination, who made this movie. And in my opinion, it's Pixar level animation. It's some of the best animation I've ever seen. I love all the different colours and all the attention to detail. I was just blown away with all of that. I also thought this film had good voice acting all around and quite a decent story too. The cast for this movie, you can definitely tell, are having the time of their lives playing their respective characters, and I think they all do a good job overall. Of course, got to talk about the Mario characters, and of course, you've got Mario and Luigi. Mario easily being a standout for me, but you've also got Princess Peach, Bowser. Bowser was another standout for me. You also had Toad and Donkey Kong. They were basically the main characters. I also want to touch upon the relationships in this movie, mainly with the relationships between Mario and Luigi, their brother relationship, as well as Mario and Peach's relationship. However, I would have liked Mario and Luigi to have had more screen time together, considering they're both in the title of this film. I also would have liked the film to have been focused on Luigi a little bit more. But still, the time we have with both of these characters are still really, really great. I just would have liked more screen time with them both together. Of course, I'm going to talk about the Mario theme music and score here. That's all done sensational, and there's another aspect of this movie that if that wasn't there, I don't think the film would have been as good as it was. I also really enjoyed the scope and scale of this film. I really love the way that the levels were integrated in this movie. I thought they were done in a very creative and unique way. I will now talk about the bad for this film, and unfortunately, I do have quite a few things to say here. The first thing is the story, and it's one we've seen lots of times before, so it's nothing unique, and it's very safe and very predictable, and there isn't really much of a story. I also think the humour didn't really land for me most of the time. The jokes that did land for me, I saw loads of times in the trailer, so it wasn't that funny the 10th time seeing it. I thought Chris Pratt did a great job as playing Mario, but I think somebody else could have played Mario. They could have got someone who actually spoke Italian. Of course, not saying the words in Italian, but having an Italian twang to their voice. I also think Bowser is too jokey in this movie and too comedic at times, but you've got to expect that considering he is played by the legendary Jack Black. The film also has 80s pop songs, and in my opinion, they're ones that are very overused. We've seen them in lots of films before. I was perfectly fine with just a Mario score, and there's so much Mario music to go with. Why can't we just always have that? Why do we need 80s music? The final thing I'll touch upon with the bad is the length. I think the length could have been a little bit longer. Normally, when I do my movie reviews, I complain that the film's too long, but this one I'm complaining it's too short. I think it could have been an extra 10 to 15 minutes. It would have fleshed out everything a bit more, and I think the pacing wouldn't have been as quick moving. I think it needed to slow down for a few moments in this movie. And I'll move on to the verdict, and I recommend this movie to people who like or love Mario and Nintendo. I had a very good time with this film. I'm looking forward to watching it again. It's not a great movie in my opinion, so I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. Again, you can let me know your thoughts on the Super Mario Bros. Movie in the comments section below. Did you like it like me, or did you not like this film at all? Or were you somewhere in the middle? But I now reveal and talk about my favourite Mario video game, and that is Super Mario Odyssey from 2017. You'll be seeing some footage of Super Mario Odyssey right now, and if you want to get this game, it's currently available on the Nintendo Switch. The gameplay you'll be seeing is one of the first kingdoms you will lock in the game. being Cascade Kingdom. And I remember when I first played this game back in February of 2020, I was just having an absolute blast with it. It was one of my favourite first impressions of any video game. I was feeling quite down mentally and physically, and this was just a game I needed to help lift my spirits up. I think the game is excellent. It's not perfect, but it's really, really close to being. I love the fact that you've got a character called Cappy who can switch Mario into different animals and different creatures and different objects. It's very, very creative how it's all done, and it makes the gameplay easily the best part of this game. I also think it looks phenomenal. It's got so much attention to detail, and I love exploring all the different worlds and seeing what they got to offer. And I enjoyed exploring all those worlds as well, or kingdoms, as I should say. But I really enjoyed the boss fights. I thought they were just the right difficulty, maybe too difficult at times. And I also think that the characters were really, really great here. The story was nothing revolutionary. That's probably my least favourite part of the game, is the fact that it's just a very basic Mario story. I also think that if you try and 100% complete this game and collect all the power moons, it's going to be a very difficult task. It's also a game that is co-op, but the second player who's playing as Cappy doesn't really do a whole lot, and in the end, you might as well just do it as just one player. But another aspect I love for this game is the action, and the fact that there are 2D and 3D aspects. The music, I think, is some of the best we've heard of Mario. The Cascade Kingdom / the Super Mario Odyssey theme is one of my favourite themes of any game or any movie. I just absolutely love it. If you want to know what my favourite kingdom is, it's Metro Kingdom, which contains New Donk City, which is a Mario version of New York City, and it's by far my favourite part of this game is exploring that area, along with the fantastic gameplay. I was just having a blast exploring all the different nooks and crannies of the place, getting some of the power moons and completing the story there, helping some of the locals of that city. It was just such a fun aspect of the game. You can also let me know what your favourite Mario game is and your thoughts on Super Mario Odyssey in the comment section below. Highly recommend to get the game, and again, it's on Nintendo Switch. Thank you for watching this video as well. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and comment. And until next time everyone, peace and love and ciao.
Live shaving
Things to do for videos.
and what we're doing with channel.
You done?
Done.
There we go.